The Art of Mindfulness. How to live in the here and now by paying attention to the present. All of us can fall into a habit of inattention due to the routines of a typical day. Going into the bathroom to brush the teeth and wash up, get dressed, eat a quick breakfast, get into the car and go to work. Most of us are engaged with the same routines at least 5 days a week with little variation. If you are going somewhere and suddenly realize that you have arrived without noticing anything along the way, you engaged in what is known as going on autopilot or mindlessness. You basically were not paying attention to what you were doing because it has become so routine that it feels like second nature. Mindlessness is caused by the stress-filled lives most of us live, as well as the repetition of going to work the same way, at the same time, over and over again, that we sometimes do this without thinking. Stress can become so much of a habit that we tend to not think about it and ignore it. This can have the adverse effect of us becoming more physically or emotionally dysfunctional, that we can no longer ignore what is going on. Our bodies become tenser, and we start to engage in the negative self-talk, which can lead to panic attacks or depression. Mindfulness is simply paying more attention to the present and focusing on yourself, what you are thinking or feeling. We all have this ability to know what is going on outside and inside our own body, to pay attention without trying to change anything and focusing in on what is now. The technique of paying attention to the present does not require any special knowledge, nor do you need to have special abilities. Mindfulness is a form of easy meditation, which will help you get control of the situation and feel more relaxed after practicing mindfulness. The first thing you may want to do while waiting in line at the grocery store, for example, is take a few moments to become aware of yourself in the line. Focus on your breathing without changing the way you are breathing, just becoming aware that you are breathing. After you have done this for a few minutes, expand your focus on your sensations. For example, paying attention to your heartbeat and allowing yourself to feel and be aware of the different sensations of your body. Meditation is about focusing on your breath, and mindfulness is a form of meditation. The practice of mindfulness can be done anytime you feel confused, are under pressure at work, or frustrated, by taking a few minutes to focus on your breath and what your body is experiencing. Mindfulness also allows you to get rid of negative thoughts that could cloud your thinking. Whenever any negative or feelings of failure come to mind, acknowledge them, then come back to the present by focusing on your breathing. With practice, you will find yourself noticing that you are more aware of things around you, including the painful things that you will become more aware of yourself. You will feel more relaxed, which will allow you to deal with everyday things in a more effective way. Conrad Raw is an expert in practical techniques for personal and spiritual development. He is the author of Forbidden Secrets of Personal and Energetic Development. Visit his website for a free newsletter filled with tons of great tips and advice. www.greaterhumanpotential.com